What's going on? It's your dog Art Man, the motherfucking great, back with another boxing conversation. Look, I know it's been a little minute since I've been on this motherfucking live stream shit, dude. Ain't shit really going on in boxing. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I just been out here doing my motherfucking dad shit, living the family man life. You know how that shit go, handling business. Ain't shit too much going on in boxing. Like, man, like because you know, you know me, I'm Art Man, the motherfucker. Shit. Hold on, my bad. Okay, my bad. I'm over here. I got my shit connected to the YouTube, to my Bluetooth in the car. But hold on, let me go ahead and just restart what the fuck I was already saying. Well, it's your dog Artman Apparel, your dog Artman the Great, owner of ArtmanApparel.com, the best boxing merch in the motherfucking game. And right now, look, boxing is fucking dead as shit. It's super dry. Anyone know how it's super dry? It's because I make art. I make art for all of boxing, man. But for some odd reason, I'm not making no new shit. I'm making all old shit. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with the art or anything like that, because you can see it's fly as ever. But I'm making old ass fucking merch of fights, man, like from back in the day, the 90s and 80s and shit. I'm just like, hold on, where the new fights at? There's none. There's no new fights that's worth painting. That's gonna give me some more fucking new money. Like that shit's crazy. Can y'all hear me now? Said audio went out. Can y'all hear me now? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me now. Cause I'm doing this shit off my phone in the whip or whatever. But yeah, man, shit's crazy out here. Ain't no new fights. There's literally there's literally no fights right now that can even generate anything close to 800,000 pay-per-view buys or 1,000,000 buys. If we being honest, there's literally no fights signed and sealed right now that we can say, oh shit, this shit might crack 1,000,000. This shit might crack 800K. Cause the biggest fight we got scheduled, Canelo versus Berlanga. Like, let's be fucking real. Like, nigga, what the fuck? How did we get here? How the fuck did we get here? Says salute to the guy. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. For real, for real. Shout out to everybody. And shout out to everybody shop at artmanapparel.com for the best boxing merch. Even though it's been a drought, we still doing our thing, still doing numbers. But I just noticed that I'm painting a lot of old school work. For example, this Floyd Mayweather versus Gotti, even though it's super fire and I got paid a hefty penny for it, it's still, I'm drawing old shit. Last year, 2023, I'm drawing all new shit. Man, I stayed busy 2023. Like, literally, like, dude, I was drawing fight after fight after fucking fight 2023. Now it's like, ain't shit going on. Niggas don't want to pay for, bro. Even though I got the best merchant out in the motherfucking world, nobody want to pay for motherfucking Berlanga versus Canelo merch. Nobody want that shit, man. They don't want that shit. Said boxing been done since May, dog. For real, like, what are we talking about? Ain't shit going on. Shit's super dry right now. Right now, the streets ain't even ready for a new fight. The streets ready for motherfucking Andre Ward versus Andre Ward, Devin Haney interview to drop. That's what niggas is excited for. They not even excited for no fights lined up. They excited for that. Seriously. So and then you said last year was amazing for the sport. What the fuck? What what the fuck happened? Why is it so ass right now? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like part of it, part of it is one of the star players in the game, Devin Haney. He got cheated, so he's been sitting out on the motherfucking sitting out on the bench, recovering, trying to come get back together, get his shit together. He was one of the people that made what 2023 boxing lit, and now he's sitting on the motherfucking shelf while everybody was supporting fucking Ryan Garcia cheating ass, and his cheating ass don't even got a fight lined up either because he's suspended. Like what the fuck? And then Javante Davis, he don't got a fight lined up. Lomachenko talking about he ain't finna fight dude. Shakur Stevenson, he fighting on Matchroom now. And Javante, he just not doing A-side shit to get a fucking fight. He's not dropping the bag to get these fights. He's not. He's not pressing nobody to get no fights right now, for real. If we being honest, outside of Lomachenko, I said, what you think about Hitcherson Pedraza? Look, nigga, Pedraza been passed around so many times. He been passed around as much as a fucking blunt at the motherfucking trap house, nigga. That's how many times he been passed around. Like, nigga, we tired of hearing Pedraza's name. That nigga, bro, he was a good fighter back in the day, but right now he's looking like a punching bag. Got these cheap ass lighters. And then Eddie Hearn acting fucking cheap. We could have had Brian Norman versus Boots. Eddie Hearn ain't trying to pay for shit. He not winning no purse bid. He ain't doing shit, bro. And now we about to get fucking Boots versus Karen probably. Or Boots might be in a situation where he has to relinquish his fucking belt. And I don't want to hear that, oh, Norman's asking for too much. Nigga, Norman, he knows the position that he's in. He knows that, nigga, yeah, I'm not making this much fighting these bums, but I'm not finna fucking get put on a fucking stretcher fighting these guys, hopefully. Fight Boots, he gonna get put on the motherfucking stretcher, so he want he want money. And if Eddie Hearn want to make his guy Boots a star, he's gonna have to drop that bag. You're gonna have to invest. You might have to take an L, but that's gonna put your guy in position to become an even bigger star. He don't want to make that investment. And all the whole, well, he ducked me shit, nigga. That shit, bro. That shit's not putting no food on the table, and that shit's not adding shit to your motherfucking resume. It's not. Nigga, if fighters can go to the Hall of Fame based off of niggas ducking them, Andre will be first ballot Hall of Famer. Let's be real. But we already seen how his career looking because he couldn't get no fucking fight. And then when he finally got a fight, it was in a fucking weight class that he wasn't even fucking meant to be in, which was 168. And that makes me afraid for Boots too, man, because a lot of people be saying, oh, Boots and Andre careers looking similar at this point. I hope not, because if that's the case, Boots gonna have to jump up multiple weight classes to get some fucking work, and that's gonna put him at a disadvantage. And the fight that keeps on popping in my head, and I know there's no correlation or anything like that, but for some reason I keep on thinking that eventually the people gonna be talking about Boots versus fucking Shiraz. Seriously. Because if niggas can't get no smoke at 147 and ain't nobody gonna try to give him the opportunity at 154, he gonna have to do something crazy and brazen like jump up to 160 to fight the top guys there. So I got Malanga for the upset too. Cherry pick gone wrong. And that's the thing too. As much as I hate Berlanga, I dislike Berlanga. I really do. I don't like the whole him dropping the N-word shit. And I know y'all do that shit in New York, but that shit just rubbed me the wrong way. It definitely does out here. And I just feel like he's a young, strong dude. You know what I'm saying? He's still strong and he's still young. All it takes is one. He can catch Canelo on the chin or some shit. Or hit Canelo in the sweet spot on his temple. Had that man doing the chicken legs because he can punch. Even though, we talk a lot of shit, he can punch. So that type of shit can happen. But man, I don't want that to happen because I really want to see Canelo versus Berlanga. I mean Canelo versus Benavidez. That's what I want to see. But Boots need a fight. Said they need to bring back TV fights. Only way them TV fights will work, nigga, if the TV's paying these fighters purses. So I thought it was just me. So I'm waiting for Dev Earl Tate to return. To be honest, yeah, like for real, people rating on Dev, man. For even the haters. The haters can't wait for motherfucking Andre Ward to drop that interview with Dev so they can have some material. The the only pressure that young guys have was Dev. That's what I'm saying, bro. And niggas be talking all this, ooh, Dev, I bet just support Dev. Nah, I support all these guys. But once somebody that was pushing the needle was motherfucking Dev, you got this guy making history. Out of our generation making history. Becoming the first youngest undisputed champion in the four belt era at lightweight. Niggas ain't doing that shit. He did that, and then he defended it against Lomachenko, a guy that they saying is one of the fucking greats, and then he beat him. And it was controversy because people were upset. They was upset at the fact that Devin Haney went in there and fucking did what he had to do and saw the 12-round bell, nigga, and the judge scored that shit unanimously. They hate that shit. They hate that Dev went in there and pushed him. You know what I'm saying? Doing exciting shit like pushing your opponent in the weigh-in, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, pushing the media darling, getting people all riled up. Like, that type of shit drives boxing. That type of shit drives boxing. But the whole shit we got going on right now is dead. We did have a good fight, though, this year. That Tyson Fury versus Usyk. I like that fight. That was a good fight. Said, but Hitchens got the nerve to call Regis a bum. Like, bro, nigga, Regis is a two-time fucking world champion, bro. You're not even a one-time world champion. What the fuck are we even saying? You let niggas like Rolly get a belt for you, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Said Norbert should have asked for $4 million off the gate, and they would have went down to 2. Type shit. Type shit. Type shit. And there's not, bro. Niggas mad at Norman. Oh, he a duck. Yeah, bitch. He's soft and all that shit. Yeah, that's cool. But y'all not the ones getting in the fucking ring. Y'all not the ones paying taxes on this shit. Y'all not the ones that's gonna be paying for doctor fees if something happened. Do you know how much these surgeries cost without health insurance? Do y'all understand the type, bro? Yeah, I don't even want to go too far, but just say our man works in healthcare. I'm gonna tell you right now, I've seen situations, real situations, where niggas' insurance wasn't up to par and doctors was looking like, nah, yeah, it really be like that. For real, for real. All jokes aside. And I'm saying, like, nigga, y'all not paying for that shit. He gotta go through that shit. And then on top of that, he got a fee to leave Top Rank. 300K just to leave Top Rank and fight on another network? Come on, man. That too is justifiable. It's justifiable. Nigga like me, I'd have said I fight Boots, nigga, for that motherfucking. I do that 1.7, but you got to put 300K in fucking life insurance for me. We got to sign up. That's gonna be in the contract. I you got to put 300K down of a fucking life insurance plan that I pay for, that I pick. This type shit. Could have a nigga like me up in there, but for real, for real. And I get it. It's fucked up. But that's just negotiation. Like, bro, he holds something that you want. Niggas ain't just gonna let you have it because you want it. They're not just gonna let you have it because you want it. Nigga, you gonna have to pay something. And we already know Boots will fucking go in there and destroy Kid. He definitely would go in there and destroy him. But nigga, he's like, bro, I got something to bargain with. I got a belt, nigga. You want undisputed, so you gonna have to pay me. And Eddie and Boots ain't trying to make that sacrifice. So on to the next chapter. Said Earl was getting ducked by Keith Thurman. They ain't stopped him from making his way. Now you right, our man Boots just gonna have to find his lane. That's what I'm saying, bro. And that's what I told niggas. I said y'all owe Errol Spence a lot of motherfucking respect, bro, because he had that motherfucking welterweight division moving. Nigga, champion was fighting champions. Contenders was fighting champions. Nigga, and then the unified champion met with the fucking final belt holder at the end of the shit, nigga. And what happened, nigga? They fought, nigga. Win, lose, or draw, they fought. The welterweight division was moving. But you got a monster talent like Boots Ennis, and niggas talking about, oh, they ducking me. Nigga, you can't go to no bank and say, nigga, can I cash this? They're ducking me check, nigga, because there is none. There's none. So you gonna have to do something, bro. You either have to move up to 154 or tell them niggas, hey, nigga, I'm willing to sacrifice, nigga, down there half of my purse to get your bitch ass in the motherfucking ring. Straight up. Nigga, and don't say Eddie won't do it because, nigga, Eddie did motherfucking drop motherfucking millions for Triple G versus Sheshmeta. Sheshmeta, nigga. Who the fuck is that, nigga? And then you got motherfucking zoning them. They giving niggas like Canelo for motherfucking 15 million to fight motherfucking Rocky Fielding and shit. Like, bro, I really started to question Eddie Hearn. Like, he not willing to win these purse bids for his black fighters. I don't know what it is. He's not willing to win these purse bids for the black fighter. Like, and he's losing these purse bids by a little bit. Like, that's just crazy shit. So when Errol get back in the mix, I can see him giving Boots a shot at 154, 160 out of everyone, which is the crazy part. Yeah, it's crazy. And to be honest, I still got mixed emotions about Errol Spence. I really do. I like Errol Spence a lot. But I feel like this game took a lot out of him. And jumping back in that fire, this ain't a game where you could be playing half-ass. Errol's a motherfucking legend, but can his body take up? Can his body hold? But I guess we go see because they saying that Fedora shit's still real, so we'll see. But yeah, I can see Boots. I can see Boots becoming undisputed at a different weight class. I can't see 147 because the nigga's already big as is. He's already big right now. And then you could talk about niggas just trying to stall you out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long can you really do this shit? Said, let's be 100. Fedora sleeps Earl. Like, man, that's scary to even think about because I like Earl. And I don't really like Fedora like that, but I recognize Fedora's skills and I recognize the advantages that he has in the ring. Straight up. Look, Fedora is a good boxer, but he just has motherfucking reach. He has the height. But Errol Spence, he's a good body puncher. I want to believe Errol Spence will be in good shape and physically ready and not that he won't have as much wear and tear as I believe he has. You know what I'm saying? I want to believe that he's healthy and he can go in there. If I'm thinking like that, that Errol Spence goes in there and whoop motherfucking Fedora. But if I'm thinking of Errol Spence that's a shell of himself, like all these former great, you know what I'm saying, champions. If they go in there looking, if he goes in there looking like a shell of himself, man, he might lose that shit bad, man. And I don't want to see that shit to my dude. I really don't want to see that shit happen to my dude, for real. I really don't. Said head off into chest, straight uppercuts on Earl Jed. Like, And what's fucked up is I can see that. I can see Earl Spence motherfucking close haul motherfucking Fedora. And Fedora hit him with that motherfucking long ass uppercut. Pick my brother's head up. Like, I can see that. But I can also see Errol Spence stopping him to the body with a good shot, cracking him in his rib. But who knows, man? It's different. We just got to see. We got to be realistic. Like, the Wilder versus Zhang fight, man. Turkey done released all the fights on YouTube, bro. I'm watching all the motherfucking Turkey fights right now. But them Wilder fights on the Turkey cards, I'm just not watching them shits. Like, it makes me so motherfucking sad seeing that shit. Like, dude, I don't like seeing our fighters fighting past their time. I don't like seeing our fighters fight past their time. I don't like seeing that fucking Wilder getting fucking slept by motherfucking Zhang. That's just crazy. Like, bro, like we already know Prime Wilder would have put that motherfucker in the dirt. But this new Wilder, nigga, this gunshot Wilder, his whole everything was just off. Like, when you get punched and you get knocked out, bro, I'm telling you what, people like a lot of people like to talk from the outside and be like, oh, I just would have done this, and this nigga don't got no skills and all this. Bro, you don't understand, nigga. When you go through motherfucking wars, when you get knocked out, you knocking dudes out, you breaking bones and shit, breaking bones in your hand and all that type of shit. You go through all that type of shit. You're not coming back to the ring the same. You're not. Especially when you're getting older, you're not. Even bro, people like Floyd Mayweather, one of the guys known as one of the best boxers in the fucking world. Even though he had the best defense and all that shit, nigga, he still had wear and tear. Wear and tear. And him leaving the game, there still was a couple matches where it's kind of like, oof, you to go. But man, back then, Pretty Boy, you would have stopped, dude. Like this Maidana fight, like Floyd, you know what I'm saying? Pretty Boy Floyd probably would have stopped, dude. Definitely. But when you get older, things change. Things change. But Errol Spence, man, I just wish him the best. I really do. I really do. But yeah. But I get it. As a fighter, these guys, Wilder and Spence, they probably want to go back in the ring and get that 1 W because they feel like, nigga, this is what I've done all my life. I can't go out on an L. And that's on them. You can't tell a grown man what to do. Except that Ray Ford fight. Yeah, I didn't go back and rewatch that shit though. I didn't rewatch that shit. I need to. I was watching that what fight I gotta finish? I gotta finish that Hamza Shiraz fight versus Williams. Niggas wanna talk about weight bullies, man. Shiraz. That dude, I watched like the first couple rounds of that shit again. That nigga looked like a motherfucking light heavyweight versus a motherfucking 154 pound. But people say ain't no excuse, ain't no excuse. If they both made weight, yeah. That's true. Definitely true. But yeah, boxing's so super dry right now. Like, it's so dry. We got people just literally arguing about the same shit every single day. Every single day. It used to be new topics every day. Now it's just the same shit. It's always, you get it's pretty much 50% Devin Haney hate. Then they talk about some Canelo, and they talk about some Tank, talking about Shakur's pay-per-view. They talking about $15 pay-per-views and shit. Like, this is what niggas is arguing about on Twitter. This is what we talking about when it comes to boxing. $15 pay-per-views and shit. Like, is it gonna sell? Like, bro, this nigga about to fight Joe Cordina. Niggas about to fucking totally judge Shakur Stevenson off his fucking pay-per-view fight against dude. All because Turkey want to switch things up last minute. Like, we know this is not a traditional pay-per-view, setting where a nigga gets multiple months to fucking promote this fucking fight. No, this is some last minute shit that they threw on a Better Be undercard. So don't sit here and try to play like, oh, this nigga, you judging off this nigga pay-per-view. Nah, I'm not gonna be the type of nigga who do shit like that because it's not in his control. He can't control Turkey switching shit up last minute. Can't control that shit. But yeah, he definitely gonna get that stoppage, and that's something they gonna hate on. They gonna hate this. I don't know. In this situation with Shakur and Matchroom, like, I don't know. I gotta look at it a certain way because yeah, this first fight he's gonna get the stoppage or whatever. Niggas gonna hate, but what's gonna be the follow up? What's gonna be the next fight? Because right now it's looking like Eddie Hearn. He just quickly signed these Black American talents, but what's the plan for him? Nigga, you got Ray Ford coming off a fucking L. Crazy shit. You got motherfucking Shakur about to fight Jorge Cordina. They gonna hate on his pay per view sales. They gonna hate on his opponent when he knocks him out or whatever. It's like, and then what you got? What do you have planned for Ammo Williams? Ammo Williams, he just coming off a KO loss. Like, psh, Boots Anderson can't get a fucking fight. I don't know. Boxing just looking real dry right now. Super dry. It's looking super, super dry. And then they talk about Gervonta Davis, him being like the most feared at 135 because he can't get a fight or whatever. I don't think that's true. I don't think he's the most feared at 135 because there's people who want to fight him. There's people who want that payday. They don't mind if they get their fucking chin checked. They still want that motherfucking payday. But it's like, who though? Like, you can't just fight any old bum and give him the fucking pay per view luxury at this point in time. This motherfucking Gervonta's career, it's like he gotta have them big fights now. Like, goddamn, them Pedraza days is over. The motherfucking Hugo Ruiz days is over. Like, I get you can't get an opponent, but you gotta find somebody. You gotta make it worth the while, man. You gotta put some money up. I gotta put some money up for sure. Definitely. I want to see Gervonta in the fights with the motherfucking Zapatas and shit like that, saying the motherfucking Shakur Stevensons. I even want to see him fight guys like Devin Haney or whatever. But he gotta fight somebody. Gotta fight somebody. One fight I am interested in. I'm interested in Bivol versus Better Beef. I've been picking motherfucking Bivol. I've been solid on that pick, and a lot of people saying, "Oh, our man tweaking because Better Beef got this power and all this shit." I watched a lot of Better Beef fights, and I watched a lot of recent Bivol fights. Bivol, he looked like he got that dog in him, man. It's a quiet dog. A lot of people feel like, oh, because he ain't out here popping his lip or whatever, they're talking shit that he ain't really about it. Nah, he got that little mean streak about it when you push him, and I like that about Biffle. And I feel like it better be, saying, try to bustle him and try to get into a firefight with him. I don't know, man. I think Biffle might try to hold his own. Definitely. Yeah, but boxing is just it's every once in a while we do get put in this position where it's like, even though we have fights lined up, they're not big fights. They're not huge fights, but they're still decent fights. Some that we can still watch and entertain or keep us entertained. But it's not like one of those mega fights like Canelo versus Mayweather type esque. It's not none of that type of shit. Not even close. No Haney versus Lomachenko type motherfucking Tank versus motherfucking Ryan Garcia type. It's not even. It's nothing like that. Yeah. But yeah, you see, boxing's just super dry, and then niggas is running out of content. I'm over here looking at Twitter on my feed. They posting show showbiz and motherfucking two tone again, man. My thing is like this. At first, I was barking at them niggas saying, "Oh, you niggas is coons and all that shit." But at this point, it's like it's not even worth like arguing with them niggas or even trying to fight with them niggas because as you can see, it's all motherfucking gimmick. This is what they, this is who they are. Coons. They already showed they had. You got motherfucking showbiz talking about Ryan Garcia can beat Terrence Crawford. Like, bro, I get it. Y'all seen Ryan Garcia knock Devin Haney down, but the nigga don't even have a win over him. So technically, his best win is against Luke Campbell. And niggas be mad. Oh, what you mean he don't got a win over Haney? Bro, you know why he don't got a win over Devin Haney. Nigga cheated. Plain and simple. Niggas be trying to argue, become Ryan's lawyer and Ryan's motherfucking personal scientist. Oh, the Austrian levels was nigga. Boy, I'm not trying to hear none of that goofy ass shit like that. When a nigga settle out, a nigga admits motherfucking guilt. There's no more fighting. There's no fighting it. And we know why he don't want to fight it because niggas can't explain the IV usage and all that shit. So niggas get upset. Oh, they can't really accept the fact that Ryan don't have a win over Devin Haney because he cheated. So technically, his best win is motherfucking Luke Campbell. So it's like you got niggas saying guys who best wins is fucking Luke Campbell can beat the likes of motherfucking Terrence Crawford, who beat somebody who was on the pound for pound list, top number 3. Like, what are we talking about here? These niggas is weird, bro. They super weird, and it's all in the name of clout. Like, yeah, they'll probably look at my YouTube and be like, "Oh, Art Man, you don't get as many views and all that shit." But guess what, nigga? I don't gotta do this shit for a living. I don't, which means I don't have to pander and lie. I don't have to depend on the fucking racist support. I don't have to do none of that shit. None of that. I really get on YouTube just to motherfucker, just smoke and talk boxing because I can't talk boxing with my old lady. She don't fucking watch boxing like that for real. And none of my people I hang out with and like outside of YouTube and all that shit and Twitter, none of these niggas watch boxing for real, for real. So it's like, yeah, I come on YouTube and talk boxing with y'all just to smoke and chop it up because I like doing that shit. I like doing that, and I like promoting my brand, which happens to be, what I'm saying, illustration. What I'm saying, company which promotes boxing and all that type of shit. So it's like, yeah, that's the reason why I do it. I don't have to do this weird ass shit that these niggas be doing, bro. So I don't really be going back and forth with Two Tone and none of them niggas like that. Because it's not even worth it. It's not. But y'all should just be able to spot that shit out and just call it for what it is. But niggas really be looking at their views and stuff and be like, oh well, he gotta be saying something right because he got all these views and all this shit. Nigga, let's talk about real paper. Who's getting real paper off this boxing shit for real, for real? And that's why these niggas out here begging for a job, nigga. begging, hoping that these motherfuckers sign them for some type of media deal. Hell no. Said Jerome Boots Ennis getting ducked by everybody. Yeah, he is. He definitely is. So him and his promotional team, they gotta figure out something. They gotta figure out something. How do we get these guys in the ring with him? How do we get these guys in the ring with him? Whew. Shit. Says say Chiefs wrong for interviewing Ryan. Yeah, Sean Cotton, he knows exactly what he's doing, bro. And it's sad, bro, because it's like this. It's all in the name of getting some motherfucking money, bro. Niggas have no code, no morals, no ethics, no none of that shit. It's all in the name of fucking money, bro. What can you really say to somebody who can pull out, some stacks or pull out some deeds, nigga, and show you, look, I got all this from promoting all this fucking negative shit and supporting this negative shit. Who are you? You broke, nigga. You keeping it real. It's just not putting no money in your pocket. All that shit. Yeah, like who? That's the argument. That's always going to be argument moving forward. So these niggas, they're gonna do whatever. They're gonna do whatever. They're gonna interview Ryan Garcia's. They're gonna talk to Vlad. They're gonna hop on the Vlad shows and support that and all that shit because it all boils down to making motherfucking money. So nigga, we can't really question these niggas' integrity no more because it's like it's all in the name of money to these niggas. Put yourself in their shoes. What would you do? Exactly. Some people fold. Some people don't. Some people stand on shit. Some people don't. Me personally, I couldn't support it. I can't support that shit. And I'm saying there's nothing wrong with doing a motherfucking interview. Of course, you could chop it up with somebody who doesn't share the same views as you. There's nothing wrong with that. But if a motherfucker's gonna be on there talking shit, you're gonna at least have to throw him some real questions. You're gonna at least have to give him some real feedback. Like, nah, I don't support that. I don't support that. Nah, you gotta say something. You gotta say something. You gotta say, oh man, look, was you really on the peds? So why would you accept the plea? You know what I'm saying? Why would you accept settling instead of fighting it out? You gotta really start questioning these guys who's doing interviews, and that's all. If I ever hop into the game and do interviews with fucking boxers and all that shit, I'm definitely gonna be asking the real questions, questions that niggas may not even think of, questions that niggas not even rocking with for real, like, or even support, because my level of understanding is completely different, man. I want to know certain things. I want you to explain to me how did this get in your system. Okay, Ryan says, well, I took this. Then you can counter that and say, hey, well, this company said that. That's a lie due to further testing, due to further analysis. It says here that you know Ostarine was not detected on these other batches. Like, niggas gotta start asking questions like that if you're gonna bring them onto your platform instead of, oh, okay, haha, yeah, that's just funny, man. I mean, what do you plan on doing when you return from the suspension? That you said, that you're innocent of, because we believe you. Like, nah, get the fuck off that type of weird ass, gay ass, weird shit, bro. Get off of that shit, man. Counter that shit and ask him some real fucking questions. He said, you got any Ryan merch? Destroy Haney. Oh, I did. I definitely did. Because the type of person I am, I'm like, okay, I respect it. I root for Haney, but Ryan Garcia won. So I drew the picture. I sold a couple hoodies, but after that news came out, I didn't even ship the hoodie. I swear I had them ready to get shipped and all that shit. I said, nope, I, I can't support no cheater. I can't support cheating. So I refunded my customers. And I'm telling you right now, go on my Twitter, just a dude right now, he can tell you. Swear to God, right hand to God. He could tell you, hey man, Art Man ain't lying. I bought a motherfucking uh, Ryan Garcia beating Devin Haney shirt, and guess what? I never got it because he refunded me the money because he said he can't. His business does not support motherfucking cheaters like Ryan Garcia, anti-black cheaters like Ryan Garcia. A lot of people can't say that type of shit. They can't. That's just the type of nigga I am. Said T.O. talking trash. He a nobody clout chasing Canelo. Ryan will get bodied by Crawford. Nigga, let's not even talk about Ryan versus Crawford, bro. Let's not even talk about Ryan versus anybody at 140 that's a real player, or 147 or 154. Nigga, after Ryan got exposed with the pants. Nigga, hell no. Hell no. Niggas gonna drug test your ass every week. Say stay solid, hard man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. Bro, and that's the thing with money, man. It's always gonna come, it's always gonna go. Always gonna come, always gonna go. And me being a legit hustler, it's easy to put yourself in a situation where it's like, well, even though I gotta refund this dude, if I put in some more work, I can make that money back easy. And that's what I did. I made that shit back easy. I think I made that shit back like the fucking next day, actually. It's artmanapparel.com. Shout out to all my customers. Best boxing merch in the motherfucking game. But the fact is, it's like, niggas don't stand for shit in boxing. That's why a lot of these black boxers didn't even say nothing about Ryan Garcia. Nigga, Bruce Carrington and all these niggas still keeping his picture that he got with Ryan Garcia. Like, man, I can't support that shit. I can't support none of these niggas doing that weird ass shit. Like, nigga, I don't know. I just don't get it. But man, boxing is fucking dry. I do want to see that Canelo versus Berlanga because of the undercard. I want to see. I want to see motherfucking Canelo beat the fuck out of Berlanga. Sound like Berlanga. So you can sell out to support Ryan like Boxing Eagle and Showbiz. It's not worth it. It's not worth it because I got a kid. I got a kid, man. I ain't trying to support, you know what I'm saying, cheating and all that type of shit. What type of nigga would I be if my kids saw me out here cooning and bucking my eyes and putting taco hats on my head? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want my kid to look up on YouTube and be like, oh, look at my dad wearing this taco hat. Nah, real shit. Nah, she can say her dad wear LA fitted, but she can say her dad wear a motherfucking taco hat side with fucking anti-black Mexicans. Like, bro, what? These niggas is different, man. Said what caused Malanga said the N word and all that. These niggas is weird, bro. Like, he listening to too much Terror Squad, Fat Joe and them, Randy Ma and all that shit. He think he one of them. And New York is just weird, man. No disrespect to my people out in New York, but bro, like, New York is just like a totally different place, man. And I can say this because I've been to New York, man. I definitely have. And I'm not saying I was raised out there or anything like that, but I've been out there, man, and I've seen it, man. It's a lot of tethers out there. But shout out to my real ones out there. There's a lot of tethers out there. A lot of tethers, they let these Latinos over there say whatever, disrespect the race and all that. And everybody, it seemed like not even just the Latinos, the Italians, Russians, everybody disrespected black people out there about fucking New York, man. New York looking like a third world country out in this motherfucker, for real, for real. It's not the days of back in the day where a lot of people from Mississippi, you know what I'm saying, move up north and move to the East Coast. This is no longer them days, man. They've got a lot of immigrants and got immigration and all that shit. Like, illegal immigration is it's different. And so these guys, they walking around, they don't even know the culture. And a lot of these tethers, they don't even know the culture of, the Malcolm X's and the You know what I'm saying? The folks that stomped the ground before them, they don't know nothing about that shit. They're not even connected to that type of shit. Their history is motherfucking the Caribbean and stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But they not, they're not real. They're not from the soil. You know what I'm saying? They're not from here. They're not. So they don't understand that. They don't have a connection to that. The Malcolm X's of the world, the Huey Newtons and shit like that, the Fred Hamptons of the world, they not connected to that type of stuff. So they don't give a fuck about nobody over there saying the N word or whatever. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And that's just how they move out there. And it's too far gone where it's like they the black folks will look at you weird over there if you question why the fuck a Latino saying the N word. then that's something that I just wouldn't want to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? That's just weird. Said New York be cringing me out. I can't stand people there, but I fuck with the city. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the culture. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with having multi cultures and different. You know what I'm saying? Coming from different places and all that. But it's when these niggas start acting like they the representation of Black American culture. It's like, nah, that's where I gotta be like, these niggas is different. These niggas is, you know what I'm saying? They Haitian immigrants and these guys are Caribbean immigrants. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with being an immigrant or nothing like that. Where you come from and all that. But it's different when you start acting like you're the voice for Black people. I don't like that because you're not. You're not. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. So everybody moving to the South. I used to live in the South. I used to live in Texas. I used to live in Dallas, Texas, Arlington, Texas, Cedar Hill, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas. Just around the whole DFW. Some good ass fucking food, man. There was never a time where I had to question where should I fucking eat at. It was disappointing. Nah, out here in Minnesota, it's like that. Where it's like, nigga, you can barely even find places to even find. Give you some decent food. That makes shit sound bad. So Ryan the Cage, he at least Tank win the IBF. What he said. Tank ain't win no IBF belt. He won an IBF belt back in the day, I believe. But man, you got all the divisions in slow motion. There's no, bro. There's like what? I can only think of two unifications right now. That's signed and sealed. That's Usyk versus Tyson Fury cheating ass, and this motherfucking Better Be versus Bivol. I can't think of any other unification. Like, so, so I'm from Mississippi, currently living in Houston. Shout out to my people in Mississippi and Houston. Straight up. Said nobody trying to fight Boots. Yeah, man. Nobody trying to fight Boots, and Boots people them not trying to pay. They ain't trying to pay. What the fuck? What the boys ain't shooting. Said who you got better be with Bivol? I got Bivol. I know it's a little taboo. No, I'm rocking with Bivol. I'm rocking with Bivol. Definitely. I've been watching a lot of his recent fights, man. He's been doing his thing, man. I feel like he got that secret dog in him, and I feel like when the going gets tough, he gonna show the world that he's about that life, and he is scared of the motherfucking Russian. But one thing, man, that trips me out about Better Beef, though, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. If you looking at it like this, right? There's two ways to look at it on the Better Beef perspective. You can look at it like this. Better Beef, right? He's coming off a layoff, and niggas want to say, "Oh, January's not a long time." Nigga, it's a layoff when you add an injury to it, right? This guy's coming off a layoff and an injury, and he's like what, 40 years old? If you're looking at it like that, well, obviously the younger guy that's fresher in his prime, coming off a KO win, is ready to fucking dominate. But if you're looking at it like this, where this guy better be. He always plays the I'm injured. And then he comes back looking stronger than ever. You can look at it like that. He may come back stronger than ever because there's a lot of allegations, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put the jacket on him, but there's a lot of allegations about Better Be that his old man strength is coming from a little extra oomph. It's coming from a little extra, you know what I'm saying? Extra gear. Heavy on the gear. You know what I'm saying? And people are saying that they find it odd that he gets injured and then he comes back strong. And his testosterone levels is higher than, you know, the average male because he's older, they say. Whatever. I don't know, man. I feel like two versions of Better Beef can show up. The old busted Better Beef or a strong fucking old man. Strong as hell. With the pressure. Nothing but pressure. So, Art Man, what's your opinion on Derrick James still training Ryan? He told Ellie he was still with him and posted a picture of the day of them training. Nigga, man. Look, what's my thoughts on that? Legacy down the fucking drain. Legacy down the fucking drain, bro. Niggas was questioning you around the time where you didn't, you know, you didn't say nothing about the nappy hair comment, but the whole still training with Ryan Garcia and all this shit. I get it, business is business, but damn, my brother. It gotta come a time where you gotta say, nigga, I can't be associated with this. You telling me you training the guy who said he want to dig up George Floyd just so he can kill him again? Really? This is who you support? Nigga, please. Legacy down the fucking drain, nigga. There was a point in time where you had two killers in your fucking way in your motherfucking stable, but you killed it when you started letting goofies in your motherfucking circle, boy. You killed it. Now it's looking like, damn, I see what Errol talking about. Yeah, don't get that nigga shit. Fuck what that nigga talking about. Don't get that nigga shit. Fuck what this nigga talking about. So he can fucking help put more equipment in the gym to help Ryan Garcia? Nigga, please. Matter of fact, nigga, what's up, nigga? How you get the drugs in the system? You ain't no shit. Said Derek Money Hungry, Charlo Earl Martin. Said Derek James is having a fall like Coach Prime. OT was all good a year ago. Like, nigga, Derek James, you tweaking, cuz. You super tweaking. Why you putting goofies in the circle? You putting goofies in the motherfucking circle. Like, got the whole squad looking weak. Nigga, your gym got a tainted win, bro. We did, bro. And you know, us niggas having somewhat of a us niggas trying to have somewhat of a code. We like, all right, bet. We just gonna put everything that happened on Ryan Garcia. We gonna put it on Ryan Garcia. We ain't gonna say it's because of Derrick James. Now it's looking like, nigga, nah. What you know? What did you know now? You still rolling with the nigga? What did you know? So, also lost AJ too. Like, I don't know. If I was Errol Spence, I'd be telling Frank Martin to move around from Derrick James, boy. I get you your own man and you got shit for your own career, but nigga, get this nigga from around you, boy. Holla at Coach Brandman or some shit. What's going on, bro?
What up, bro? What's good?
Shit, I'm
Hey,
enjoying my
man.
Sunday.
Facts.
Before
One
I
of the
get to
few days I get off, man.
huh?
Say one of the few days that I have off.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's super perfect. And I got some good news too, man. Kendrick Lamar is performing at the Super Bowl. They not
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah, I seen that.
that shit. Nigga, that shit about to go nuts. But yeah, man,
Yeah,
how you
you know
feeling,
New
man?
Orleans, though. That's a good party city, too.
Yeah. How you feeling, man?
Yeah.
What's boxing? Oh, you said Martin already left. Good, good.
Yeah, bro, you right. Boxing is dry as fuck right now. It's a bunch of divas and people condoning ducking. I can't believe what I'm seeing, bro.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I totally agree both sides. Agree with both sides, Norman Jr. and Boots. But I feel like Boots them team, man, they gonna have to make a sacrifice. They gonna have to drop the bag because they need a belt. They need something big.
They do. They do, but people don't. People are going off of what Boots got paid against Avanesian. What they don't realize is that was a purse bid for that, and Matchroom was competing with like PBC and other entities in order to get Boots on board. So they had to overpay that. So they're not going to pay him more or the same for Brian Norman, even though it's a bigger fight because Boots is not because like low key, he overpaid for Devin against Regis. He said it himself. Yeah, it's not the return for them guys is not enough right now for them to get paid $3 million. You know, unless you were Tank Davis, that's how you get that kind of money. But and then get a good return. So Brian Norman Senior, they assuming that Booth's finna get 5 million. Why can't we get just 1 million, bro? It don't work like that. Okay, well if we can't get 1 million, we want to fight in Vegas, motherfucker. The only way this fight is gonna make money is if it's in Philadelphia. Because Boots has proven he can sell in Philly. He has not proven he can sell outside of Philadelphia or your son for that matter.
And guess what?
So,
Guess what? All the niggas just gotta say, well,
right.
nigga, make it work if you want this fucking belt. It's that simple, niggas.
That's correct.
Niggas
Well,
gonna have to make. Niggas gonna
if
have
you
to
say
do
that,
something.
bro, if you say
Niggas
that,
gonna
that
have to
tells
do
me you
something.
don't really believe in yourself. You don't really think your son can beat this nigga.
They
And
don't. They don't.
oh,
They
there we
don't,
go.
nigga. The fuck?
Okay, at least you honest, bro. Because a lot of niggas on the internet be capping, talking about, "Hey man, pay the man and make the fight happen."
Nah, I share the same opinion. Make that shit happen. Make
Yeah,
it.
but you not saying that. Oh well, it's because he don't think he can. They think Brian can win, and he should get paid. No, bro, they don't think they can win, and that's why they want to get overpaid.
They want to get over. They want basically what Cambosis got.
Right, and both
They
had a
want
country
that.
behind them, though.
You see Cambosis. A lot of people can say, "Oh, Cambosis trash." Cambosis paid, nigga.
Yeah,
The
but
nigga
also
paid.
Cambosis had a country behind him.
That's true. That's definitely true.
Brian Norman has never even sold one ticket in
But that's
Atlanta.
why he not asking for no 10 million like Cambosis. Nigga asking for fucking what 2? The highest was 2 million. Niggas
Bro,
made
even
those
that's a
2 million
lot.
to make this shit happen.
That's a lot, bro. That's a lot because think about it. They gonna have to pay Boost what they pay him, and then you give Brian Norman 2 million. That's
And that's what I'm
how they gonna
saying.
get
And this
how
is
they
what
gonna
I'm
get their
saying.
return.
And this is what I'm saying. Boost gonna
Yeah.
have to sacrifice some of that purse.
So if that happens, Boost might have to take less money than Brian Norman, which is crazy.
What you want? The money or the legacy?
I guess, bro.
That's what
But
niggas gonna have to
also
cry
Brian
about.
Norman.
And then
Also, it's
hold on,
easy for y'all to say.
hold on, Dirk.
Okay.
Before we go on, a lot of niggas hate on Devin Haney, but Devin Haney was put in that position, and guess what he did? He made the sacrifice. He sacrificed some of the purse, and he signed the bullshit ass deal where he had to fight multiple fucking fights on a fucking rival network. Why Boots ain't willing to make any type of sacrifice like that?
That's different because one, Brian, what's his name? Cambosis was the A side during that time because it was in Australia. So he was the main event or whatever.
Nigga,
And
they wanted that fight right here in the States, nigga. Devin Haney would have.
I don't think that fight would have sold in the states. If you would have put that fight in the states, there's no way you're gonna pay Cambosis 10 million. That wouldn't work. Yeah, you there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. I actually got to dip out here in a minute, but I'm gonna say, Haney, he did it for the legacy, bro, and it paid off. It definitely did. And Boots is in a position where
Yeah,
it's like, damn, nigga, you older than them, bro. Go ahead, and make that motherfucking move.
but
Go ahead and
it's
do it.
different because bro, let's be real. Cambosis is not good. Brian Norman is a better fighter than a Cambosis. Like
What does that have to do with anything,
it's easy to say, oh, we took a because you really didn't because you still got paid what 2-3 million to fight Cambosis.
bro? Nigga,
Yeah, that's a good
he
deal.
fought this man, bro. He fought this nigga in damn near hell, which is Australia.
Yeah, but look who you fighting, Cambosis, like the worst undisputed champion ever.
It don't matter. This nigga came off a fucking impressive win over Teofimo Lopez. You talking about Brian Norman, nigga? What are we talking about? This nigga, you acting like these niggas is so far apart.
I think Brian Norman is more dangerous than it's because of his punching power.
Oh my god, nigga, what are we talking about here, nigga? We talking about the
You know what
legacy,
Boots
bro.
fucked up? You
If
know
he wants the belt, it doesn't matter about the if if he wants to be in position to say, nigga, I'm unified and all that shit, he's gonna have to sacrifice.
I think it's crazy Boots has to be the one to sacrifice and not Norman. If Norman could say to himself, because they talking hella shit. Your son is not a boogeyman. Your son ain't got no power. All this shit. Okay, go in there, beat his ass for that 800K, whatever you think you're gonna get. And guess what? In the rematch, you're gonna get way more.
Bro, it's cap. They know it's cap, but they trying to get paid because shit hurt, nigga.
Watch if Boots go 54. Watch Devin and them all of a sudden go to 47. Watch Ryan Garcia, Teofimo, all these niggas gonna go to 47 all of a sudden, and we gonna start seeing unifications out of nowhere.
Shit, that's cool by me.
Oh,
Can you
I
hear
know
me?
y'all cool with it. Yeah, I know y'all cool with it,
That's
but
cool by me.
that's how boxing is. And a lot of scary ass niggas, bro, everywhere.
Well, take that shit to the bank. Take that shit to the
Hey,
Hall of
another
Fame.
thing that bro, we even got niggas at 54 not want to fight Boots. You got Conwell, who's a good fighter. This nigga said, "Oh, why would I fight Boots for whatever y'all offering me when I could fight Virgil Ortiz for way more?" Nigga, you are a dangerous black fighter on Golden Boy. Why the fuck would they put you in there with Virgil Ortiz, who's like their main guy? You really think they finna do that shit?
It's
And
just
that nigga said,
the
"Dude,
thought and the opportunity,
yeah, but you assuming you gonna get that fight. Why do you assume you gonna get that fight? You don't know that shit. You get out your look. If I told you, hey,
bro. Let me.
Art, if I
Can you
told
can you,
you,
can you hear me?
if I Yeah, real quick. Let me ask you a question. If I told you, Art, I'll give you $600,000 right now, and then somebody else said, okay, I can't give you that much money right now, but I can give you 800,000. Uh, 5 months from now, potentially. Which one are you taking? The money you can get right now, or the money you could potentially get in 5 months?
The money I could potentially get because it's not worth going to the stretcher. You go leaving the ring in the
Oh
stretcher.
my god, bro! You see, this was wrong with niggas, bro. They don't believe in themselves. Boots is not fucking. Y'all act like this nigga the Incredible Focus song. You know where this dude? You know where he fucked up, bro? He never should have sparred these niggas. That's what it is. He traumatized these niggas.
But you know, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Hey,
Can you hear me?
r- yeah, I hear you.
You don't want.
Real quick, do you know why Norman wanted 2 million?
Hold on. You don't want Andre. Look, you don't want Boots' career to look like Andre, bro. I'm telling you right now. You don't want that,
I don't think that's going to happen because Boots is too
bro.
in
You know what's
fighter.
gonna happen if it goes down this route. This is what's gonna happen. Niggas gonna say, "Oh well, niggas is too scared of Boots at 147 and 154." Next thing you know it, he gonna be put in a situation where he gotta fight niggas like Hamza Saraz, the nigga who looked like a goddamn cruiserweight in the fucking ring when he rehydrate. And Boots gonna
You
fuck
don't
around and get hurt in that fight, and it's gonna look like Andre versus Benavidez. And
maybe,
niggas be like, "Well,
but
damn, well,
you know why that's not going to happen. Think about it. Who's been the most talked about fighter the last 2 weeks?
Devin Haney,
Stop it. Now answer that question again.
Devin Haney."
No, it's been Boots.
Not really.
It really has, especially with the Brian Norman situation. It's been Boots. So, because of shit like that, Boots' name is too big now for him to ever go the Andre route.
All
And on
right,
top of that, he's not a boring fighter like a Andre or a Devin Haney.
he gonna be boring if he can't get in the ring with nobody. I'm telling you. I fuck with him too. I'm telling you, bro. You gotta be realistic, nigga. Somebody's gonna have to make some. Either him or the promotional company's gonna have to sacrifice to get this guy.
Sacrifice what, bro? They offering these niggas fair deals.
They're gonna have to, bro. These guys. We're talking about these niggas not just losing to Boots, bro. These niggas are leaving on a stretcher.
They is just to catch a body for a reason. People don't realize is Boots is the IBF. So that means he can't rehydrate over 10 pounds. So you go to 54, he's gonna be a lot stronger.
These niggas is leaving on stretchers, bro.
Did you hear what I said?
Huh?
Did you hear what I said?
No, what you say?
He's with the IBF, so you know that means he can't rehydrate over 10 pounds on fight night.
Who?
You take him to 54, he's gonna be a lot stronger.
Okay. And them niggas gonna be a lot stronger too.
They will, but all I'm saying is he's not
So
as
you
strong as
telling
he
me,
could be.
okay, you think Boots can beat Hamza Shiraz?
Why the fuck we talking about a nigga at 160? What about
I'm
Tim
just,
Zoo,
I'm just
Bud
saying
Crawford,
because I'm
Earl
just saying
Spence?
if he can't get no smoke at 147 or 154, they're gonna be telling him to get some smoke up there.
I think there's a couple of niggas before that will fight him, and one of them is Tim
But
Zoo.
but you know,
Tim Zoo, Tim Zoo don't strike me as a scary ass nigga.
bro, none of them niggas you talking about is gonna fight Boots. Tim Zoo, hell no.
Nah, I think Tim Zoo would, bro.
Boots
Now,
will fucking decapitate that nigga.
I don't think so. I think that'll be a good fight.
Hell no, bro.
Even though I think Boots destroys him too, Virgil, that would be
You
a
you
competitive fight for a little bit.
you know what makes niggas like Boots dangerous in a game?
Why?
Because his punch selection is very creative.
Mhm.
And these niggas don't have the proper defense to deal with that type of shit.
Right.
Not at all.
He
Not at
do.
all.
He's like the best combination in the game. Best combinations in the game.
And that's a lot of boxers today. They throwing a lot of single shots. That's one thing I noticed. They throwing a lot of single shots. Niggas is not throwing combinations like that.
Nah, and Boots don't get tired, bro. The
So,
man stands in his corner.
so Boots throwing combinations like that, and him having the power behind it and the speed behind it is very scary to these guys.
Yeah,
Niggas be knocked out before they even know what's happening if they try to get into a firefight with him.
and look how he reacts when he takes a punch. A lot of guys, you notice, even Shakur, when Shakur was in the pocket with Artem, whatever his name is, he got hurt. He got buzzed by one of them shots. Boots be walking through these niggas like it's nothing. Like he don't feel it. Like a Canelo or Triple G type. You know what I mean?
But he gonna feel it if he keep on starve himself out at 147 trying to get these fights.
Right.
Eventually he gonna feel it.
Brian Norman gonna die. Brian Norman became like crazy too. That's like
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this is what's gonna happen to Brian Norman. Brian Norman is gonna fuck around and become unified, find another champion 147, and then
now those guys are a PBC and
all right, I'm telling you, he's gonna fuck. He's
and
gonna
look and
hold on. Let me
PBC
finish.
them niggas is not gonna give him $1 million.
Hold on. Brian Norman's gonna fuck around and become unified at 147. Right. Right, right around the time it's looking like Boots is damn near, it's impossible for this nigga to make 147. That's when niggas gonna start jumping back and talk about, damn, we should fight right now. We should fight right now. That's what's
Hey, all right. If you okay, let's look at Mario Barrios for example. Look who you potentially could have on the table: Devin Haney, Manny Pacquiao, maybe Ryan Garcia. All the niggas will fight you in a heartbeat. Who else? Stanionis. All those fights are way better and more lucrative than a fucking Brian Norman.
I'm
This is
not
why
talking about.
Brian Norman.
I'm not talking about him. Somebody else that's a 147
The
champion.
only okay, the only other
Standing
champion
system.
is Boots and Stanionis, and
Exactly.
you just ducked one of them. So the only other option is Stanionis. Why do you assume Stanionis is gonna fight you? Because he's with PBC.
Turkey fuck around, put that bread up.
You think Al? Man, Turkey ain't making that fight. Turkey only puts fights that he cares about. He don't care about them niggas. He probably don't even know who they is.
Type shit.
No disrespect to Brian Norman and his daddy, but this is why you should take the Boots fight because you don't know if you can get another chance like this. You could fuck around and lose on the undercard of Keyshawn. The fact you fighting on Keyshawn's undercard is why you not getting 2 million, motherfucker.
If he lose on that undercard, oh my god, then it's gonna be looking like, boy, you crazy.
It'll be
You
the
tweaked
worst.
out.
It'll be the worst, the dumbest boxing decision of all time.
It definitely would be if he go in there and lose, especially if he gets knocked out.
But all right, the thing he put the pressure on his son because he can't just go in there and win, bro. He gotta look
You said
spectacular.
PBC working with Top Rank, right? That's what I'm thinking. Like, hell no, they fuck around, never make that Stanios versus Norman fight,
Yeah, yeah, we're not gonna see that shit. Let's be real.
and
So
that's
that's
what I'm
why
saying, bro.
this was your best chance.
So now
So
it's looking like if Boots can't get this Norman fight, nigga, his best chance is to move up to 154.
well,
Who,
there is
who got the
one.
who got the IBF at 154?
It's the dude. It's the dude that's fighting Tim Zoo.
Nigga, I pay top money to see motherfucking Madrimal versus fucking Boots on one of them turkey cards.
See that fight is possible. The only problem is Madrimov ain't got no belt, and that's not. I don't know how that puts Boots in position to get a belt because that's the whole purpose.
If he fights Madrimov, since Madrimov was the champion and he lost to Boots, he lost to Bud. If he beats him, he will be the number one contender for motherfucking Bud.
I don't know if that's how it works.
I think that's how it works.
I hope so.
If he got niggas like Eddie Hearn working, it should work like that. Now it's looking like a bad deal that your boy signed with Eddie Hearn.
When Eddie first came to the states, he was giving out money out the wazoo. He can't be doing that shit no more. I think Boots came at the wrong time, bro. Because when he first came around, that's when he first signed Devin, right? He was giving Devin big ass paydays, paydays that he couldn't even afford to pay that much because Devin wasn't a big star yet. He said he lost a lot of money because of that shit, so he can't be doing that no more.
Yeah. Anyways, but I gotta get up out of here, man. Boxing dry as
Yeah.
fuck. Probably gonna do this shit again next week. Canelo versus Berlanga. Hey, who you got? Real quick, Danny Garcia versus Laura. I'm picking Laura.
Laura, I don't
I'm
like
picking
Danny
Laura by
Garcia.
stoppage.
I don't like Danny Garcia, so I'm picking Danny. I mean Laura.
Yeah, he might stop him. He definitely. I think Laura might hit that nigga with a sniper like left, fucking straight down the pipe.
Oh no, that's one thing. One thing you're not gonna do is stop Danny Garcia. That motherfucker
And
got
and
chin.
that's what I'm saying. That's why it's gonna be so impressive.
Yeah, bro, that motherfucker got a chin. One thing about
We'll
Danny, he
see.
might be flat-footed, slow, but he got a chin.
We'll see.
Yeah, that'd be impressive,
Bro,
though.
I'm telling you, I seen Laura, and I know Canelo brother and Danny Garcia not in the same level of fucking class together, but I heard Laura punches live, nigga. That nigga can really crack like that at the higher weights.
Which is crazy because of his style. You would think a nigga like that couldn't punch like that, but he can.
He stopped it. I seen him stop that nigga. I was front row.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of Canelo, brother. He really, he really beat Canelo too. Well, it was a competitive fight, but
Yeah, but that's what's gonna be impressive. It's gonna be impressive when he sleeps. What's his face? But anyways, I gotta get up out of here.
all right, bro. Have a good one.